What's up? Anyone in the recordings? Real early? What's going on? Anybody? Anybody here? How's it going, guys? Friday, baby. Not too bad, man. I've had 3 trades, 2 break even, 1 win. Man, my break evens really. Oh my god, I grinded my gears. 2 trades back to back, where I freaking I had my take profit right at this low and it didn't tick through it, so it didn't fill me. So I was a tick away from having that winner, and then this one I had it at 4.75 points, a tick away again. So 2 trades in a row are like basically 1 tick away from my take profit levels. That was a bit unfortunate, but I mean they're both break evens. And then the one win was just a 5-point win, so overall up like 5 points. Not, you know, nothing crazy, but it's all right. Milan, this is just when I go live, I don't have the energy to be live all day. Like, I would have already been live for, 4.5 hours, and then I do another 2 hours. Like, I ain't doing that. I can't do 6.5, 7 hour stream. I was doing like 10 a.m. streams for a while, and even 3 hours is too much. So right now, 11 a.m. is when I'm gonna start, and I go for 2 hours. I go till 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern is when I start. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Basically, Dave's. Yeah, I mean, I've got a couple little tweaks, things that I use, but yeah, that the core of it is what Dave teaches. Yeah, it is money. Yeah, shit, I'll take $100 for a 1 minute trade. That's for sure. This has got actually some decent potential. Looking for it to break 5 second high. Potentially tap. The 5 minutes pushing pretty good though, so I don't know, Void. Can we? What elephant? I don't know no elephant. Don't think of a purple elephant. I bet you thought of a purple elephant. Alright, so this is kind of good. I don't know, it's almost tempting to potentially want to short if it breaks here, because that would be like a little SNDR flip. I don't know, that's a little early, but it's potential. Would be a lot nicer to have a break of here. Especially seeing how the 5 minute, more so better to see. Hey, well it's cause I've been waiting for, I've been testing you guys, and you didn't pass yesterday, so I'll post the video tomorrow morning. It'll be out tomorrow morning. Cause I wanna release my videos early in the morning. That's when most of my viewers are online. And so I didn't want to do it this morning because I needed someone to call me out. I was testing you. So you passed today, so now I can release the video. Thank you. All right, a little wick, maybe close. The 5 minutes nice because it's closing within this low here potentially in 50 seconds. So if this next 1 minute candle closes above that high, that would also be a 5 minute wick out back in. Would be real nice. But also we got to be wary that this double top delivery, like it's uh it's likely to have some sort of push, you know. So this might have a bigger like draw on liquidity lower here. So we might have to. It's definitely safer to wait for here, but I mean we manipulated this low. We're getting the 5 minute wick out back in, but we'll have to see. 10 seconds left, and it looks like it's not going to close within this low. No. So it's not ideal. It closed within this low though, which is nice on the 5 minute, but it would be really good to have this first flip liquidated, get fake, and then have our second flip right there where it would potentially tap the 50% of this because we've only tapped the 30 here. So 30 fails to give new highs, it'll likely come to 50 or 70. But also knowing that there's a draw liquidity, so it might come all the way to the low here. That would be nicer. I mean, it definitely has potential to just go up from around here without liquidating these lows, but that's definitely safer. And that would be when it takes this low and then trades back in, that would be like the 5 minute wick out back in right here, right? So we want that pattern, the little fractal pattern right here. The boys need to eat. Yeah, next week is some serious. I'm getting back into the swing of things a lot better, so that's good. I was so close to having 3 banger trades back to back to back. God dang. Oh well, at least they weren't losses. Yeah. Not surprised. Not surprised. So it's like you definitely likely could have taken a position down here, knowing that, there is a good chance that there is going to be a reaction up, but also knowing that if it does take the lows, stop you out, you're going to want to likely re-enter if it shows you what you want to see down here. So it's up to you to decide how safe you want to be. Because like my rules don't necessarily like say I need this pattern on the 5 minute. That's, although it would have been nice, it's more confluence, but see how it works in this buy before the sell, break these lows. How's your day so far, Void? So this is actually kind of nice. Came up, filled that. Now it's coming down, so if it goes this 50%, did we take it? Oh, okay. Really hope this 1 minute candle closes within this low because that's the 5 minute pattern. Yeah, man. 100% true that. It is, can't beat it, that's for sure. Okay, closed within. Now, it would have been nice if this ticked above this high on the 5 second, so we'll have to wait for that. And it might, within the 1 minute, might take the low again. So we've got the pattern on the 5 minute, and then now we're waiting for it to happen on the 1 minute. But the 1 minute, it did take this low, which is pretty close. But I don't know. Is this saying supply's in control and we need to have a bigger flip before we want to buy? I don't know. See, I really wish this ticked above because I would have likely taken a trade right down here in this zone. God, you zang it. One tick, man. So it's rejecting off this one. Gonna go to ping pong to here, maybe? Are you going to do it? So tap here. Look how it came a tick away from that 50 as well. Is that even a tick? That's like, yeah. Wait, what? Oh, it's like the same tick. That's so weird. Well, I guess it is a tick. Yeah, Giovanni, I mean, I've been charting some time. I don't even know how many thousands of drawings I've done. A lot. The amount of hours I have on a chart, quite a lot. I don't know, realistically, how many hours do I have on the like live markets or like if you include videos and live markets, it's definitely over 5,000 hours. But only looking at live markets, I'd probably say around 3,000 hours, something like that. Because without fail, I'm on the charts every day for about 7 hours. I mean, I've had for sure some months in the past I've had less, but for the past 6 months, I haven't missed a single day that I could have avoided. How many hours on Dave's playlist? That's about another 1,000 hours. Actually, honestly, considering how long those videos are, that's probably another 1,000 hours in reality. How much I've watched his videos. Because I'd have his videos playing for like 10 hours a day. I did that for like a couple months. 10 hours a day of Dave's vids. No, it's not 1,000 hours, but it's a few hundred at least for sure. 300 to 500, I'd probably guess. How many videos I've seen in the past couple months? The past couple of weeks, not much, not too much though. I've just, there gets a point where you don't really need more information and you just need to execute on the information you do have. That's been my biggest crutch with literally every business venture I would do. I would just spend way too much time learning and not enough time actually executing and putting the stuff I learned into motion. I am not Benjamin. I am taking time to just focus fully on my own, on what I know now. I don't need to add any more information. I would be watching Dave's live streams and trying to trade at the same time, and it was like giving me anxiety because like I'd miss trades because I'm trying to focus on the live stream, and then I'm like, I don't need to be watching this live right now, and I need to be trading, and so yeah, bro, more than family, dude. It's not. Oh man, it's not even comparable the time I've spent on trading versus time spent with family. Family's like, I mean, I live with my parents, so I guess that, but like, I don't, apart from just day-to-day stuff like making food and eating and making tea and stuff, talking to them for a few minutes, and then I go back in my room. It's like that and dinner. So we had no Renko reversal bar in this run. I was looking for a tap mini reversal bar, but in this down run after this pullback, I guess I could show. So that was right here. I was saying I want to tap of this zone and mini Renko flip, and we could see we got the Renko flip, but there's no reversal bar within this zone. Explain that now, I guess. So it didn't give me the entries, thankfully, because it would have lost if I did enter. What are we looking for? So it's taking the bigger low. It's taking this bigger low to the left. Completed that draw narrative now. I definitely like this. I would be looking for it to take this high. This is the high kind of the SNDR and the move and the zone that's like in play. So if this gets violated, tap below, definitely potential trade, but ideally it would break this one. This is more so the protected low. I mean, it's kind of wishy-washy here. The real protected high is actually up here, but I like this high. Like this is definitely enough of a high for me. For me. Okay. Tapping the zone, pushing away. Let's see it respect some of these lows. Maybe sweep it, but then trade back up. There's almost a potential sell here, but I'm not going to be selling after we just took this low. We draw, we're so low, you don't want to sell low that low. But if you really have a lot of conviction potentially that, this double top might drive lower prices, there's a big gap here, inefficient move. Like if this is a range, the range has to eventually fill. This is kind of like a range imbalance, right? From this range, price hasn't been here, right? All of these orders, price pushed up here. It's got to come back, fill. Yeah, Sam, I know, man. I said that. I said it's not. I said the real one is up here. Yeah, I mean, technically nothing. None of this is. Yeah. But that's why it's like it's like the flips. Like there's no way you're telling me price needs to move up 40 points before you can even consider that it might be bullish. It's just that doesn't make sense in reality. Like just cuz this little wick, this one little wick makes it so it's not a part of structure? I don't like those little nuances like that like don't. Okay. Would want to see this zone violated. Man, I had a feeling this short would work. Of course it would work. It's like honestly, like okay, we got that violated. Okay, now maybe tap. Maybe a little tappy tap. Violated. The tap would be way better if it broke this high. And now it's a part of internal structure at least. This high. Because we closed below. Closing below here validated this 5-second high. Like sure it's not a 1 minute structure. Like it's not 1 minute structure, but it's 5-second structure. At the end of the day, this just kind of tapped the bigger zone if we're kind of looking at things in a bigger macro. Here's the SNDR for potentially violating some zones here, or even this high. So just tap the top. Might find zone. See, it's just wicking it. That's a big reaction. Definitely see potential. My bell just rang. We had a shift? I think it's. I don't read the manga, but I've watched it. Rip Gojo. Don't spoil anything, because I don't know. I don't know if it's really rip or not. Hmm. If we violate tap up here, might try to wait from the structural 5-second high before we. This tap right here could have been good, honestly. Broke 5-second structural high. Tapped into the sell before. Hmm. Hmm. This is a random box I drew, right? Didn't actually have anything to do with anything. Oh, I forgot to take this off. Dang, man. I really like this pattern. It's the flipping market's favorite pattern. Right, we made a double bottom, a tap, right, after the flip, and those double bottom creates liquidity. So what do you do? Get the last manipulation before that rocket. This is like a really nice pattern. It's got the double liquidity rated, like rated sell side liquidity, buy side liquidity, and then the last sell side liquidity again for the final manipulation up. So right here would be nice. Take the low of this one, tap into here. I mean, it might only tap into here because it's like marking out the manipulation candle is very nice. This zone is also really nice. The zone broke highs, broke trendline liquidity, started the inefficient move, yada yada. See how that goes. So this one I'm looking for it to break, honestly. I mean, Void, it's you already know the answer, man. You probably, I mean, obviously you can't know for certain, right? Nothing's a certainty in trading. And so you can only have things that may give you a higher probability and not. And so, I mean, someone can tell you, this equals high probability, right? But you gotta back test and find it for yourself to be able to trust it. Because I could tell you all day long, take this, take that, take this when this shows, but if you don't have the confidence in yourself to be able to do it, you're not gonna do it. So I kind of like his model backwards. I don't like, so it's literally right here. The Stoke TA model would be, okay, yeah, we have our first tap. Okay, we want that to get rated with a double bottom. Well, no double bottom came, right? There's no double bottom here. So it's way better to look at it when you have first tap as the double bottom, and then that gets rated for the tap. So I like this. What the heck, man? I like that way better. Cause it just it makes more sense. You're the final like purge of liquidity right before. Like, man, what the heck is going on? Okay. I mean, obviously that model works out. It happens a lot. I think it's better for almost bigger picture. I think that is a better thing for bigger picture. Like, kind of using it as a not your entry model, but as a higher time frame, like a 1 minute or 5 minute pattern. But it's not the pattern you want to see on the 5 second. I mean, like again, of course, it's gonna show on the 5 second. Like, I mean, you could argue right here, broke the high, created one tap, came down, double bottomed, right? So it happened here, right? It's gonna happen, but you could also argue that it was the other pattern as well. Double bottom, rated before going higher. Do it, man. I don't care what you got on your chart. Really don't care. The best traders are all traders who found things for themselves. They're never traders who have copied someone else exactly. Never. Initiative. All right, what am I looking for here? We finally closed above this. Take this low. Yeah. Take the low, tap in the zone below, and a flip. Or is it just going to tap this fractal? Is that it? Nope. There we go. But gonna want this 1 minute to chill out a bit. Of course, not taking this tap. Hmm. Yeah, it's just tapping that. Kind of. I should have marked that out. I should have marked this swing out. 50%'s right there. Would have been more likely to sell off this. If I paid more attention, we had this zone, start of the inefficient move. This is the zone that broke that. So that's why it held more so than this one. Took the short, nice. Nice, nice. Man, give me a dang, if this wicked below, that would have been nice. Candlestick flip on tick chart. Gonna tap the 30 and run. It's not that clean. Not that clean. Hmm. First flip is fake. Pattern on the 1 minute. If it takes both the lows, that would be even nicer. There we go. Oh man, it's so far away for a flip. Gonna watch this fractal. Violate it. Tap below. It doesn't meet my dang rules, but I like it. Why can't you meet my rules? Maybe I'll try it on demo. Wait. Wait! Why is my cursor not showing up? What is this? Wow, that would have been a winner, but my Ninja Trader's bugged. I gotta restart my Ninja Trader. God damn it, man. It's not. I didn't know where the reversal bar was. I was looking at this chart to enter because this is the one with the sim. And I was trying to look for this reversal bar. Oh, I guess I was one tick away from my take profit. Oh, man. But yeah, you can see when I was hovering here, for some reason the cursor isn't replicating on this chart, even though it should be. It's on global cursor. So it's so weird. When I go here, it's showing the other ones, but it's bugged out. Sometimes that happens, and I gotta restart Ninja Trader. Gotta restart Ninja Trader. Sure. And I would have just hit take profit. Zang it. Oh well. At least I, for some reason, only thought of taking that on demo. Can you save and close? What is this yes in the middle of my screen? What the heck is that? What the heck? What boys? Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? I'm not that Canadian. I'm not Eastern Canadian. What's up, Shane? Well, Aster has been focusing on himself more. Like, he's only been showing up to some streams. How did Mundy do? I think he did well, actually. Yeah, he did well. Yeah. Oh my ruck. So I've kind of my rules now are I'm just gonna always be safe and go for the second entries. So I want the second reversal bar in the zone or in the run. So first reversal bar I'm not taking anymore. I take the second one now. So that's where I was trying to enter on right here. I don't know in the VOD if my cursor was there maybe. I don't know, I can't remember. That's the bar I tried to enter on, and I would have entered if my Ninja Trader wasn't bugged. Because you can see now the cursor's showing up on it, and it's the same freaking setting, so it was a dang bug. Yo. No, I disrespect that Money did well. Trash. He sucks. Damn. If you disrespect someone's success, that's just sad, man. A lot of people in the world do it, though. They can't handle it. They're jealous. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, okay. So the look double bottom, right? It's not the greatest double bottom because it's not proper structure. The high of the middle is so it's not a fully valid double bottom, but there's obviously people with liquidity still there. So rate it, tap would be nice. So here, flip, pull back, new flip. Hmm. It's going, it's going good, Shane, my man. How's next week? What's the weekly outlook for next week? Folks Factory. What are the earnings for next week? Is there any? Does anyone know if there's any big earnings next week? We've got Tuesday consumer confidence, GDP on Wednesday, unemployment. Oh, tomorrow or next week's gonna be mm, about a medium energy week, a little bit above medium. Hmm. What about earnings? Monday. Nothing on Monday. Nothing on Tuesday. Sup, Glico? What's up? Dell on Thursday is the biggest one next week. 22 billion revenue. That's gonna have something. So yeah, it's really Thursday is the only earnings that'll probably have any sort of extra reaction. What's up, Zishan? I mean, Dell's not. I mean, it's 22 bill is something, but it's really not much at all. Like it's barely gonna be anything. I'm actually really curious to see what a mid-tier company like that's earnings reaction is gonna be like. Cause like with Nvidia, it's it's scary to trade because it's just so insane. But maybe with a medium tier, it's gonna just be like a healthy volume injection potentially. I don't know. Obviously, you have to observe it. I've paid attention to earnings only in the past like year, so I don't have too much experience with it. I didn't even know they were really that much of a. I didn't even really know that they affected the market much before. But one day when I seen the video like have an insane yeet, I was like, bro, what in the heck? I have got to pay attention to earnings now. The Nvidia earnings are juicy. Man, if only I traded it. I called out the top and bottom of initial reaction like quite well. Sad. Okay, so this is really nice, but it's literally just gone yeet after the liquidity. You see, this is what happens a lot of time when you have a really nice liquidity pool. It just reacts so fast without your pullback, right? Like there's no pullback at all to get in, right? My entry, after the flip, there's absolutely no pullback even to the top. No pullback to the top, let alone the SNDR down here that I would have liked to get in off, or this one, fractal one on the 5 second. Those are the two spots I would have get in after this break. Very clearly has not tapped. So, oh man, a lot of the time it will work when you have your bullish bias, you have your sell side liquidity, and when it gets taken and traded back in, I mean that alone might be a decent way to enter, or just this higher low right here, enter off that. This is where I'm currently at potentially with these big liquidity raids. Well, that's why I didn't get it. I was potentially thinking of getting in off this bar, but I didn't like it because I saw all that liquid, all these lows here. And what did we do? This last purge purged all of them. Purged that one, purged that one, purged this one. So that's why it's shot up without no reaction. That's happened a few times today where I was definitely wanting to wait for a sweep and get in, but it just didn't do the pullback at all. Okay, so a little flip here. If it gives me a little bit nicer displacement, pull back 2 legs, I kind of like that. Pull back to here, 2 legs. But first flip of here, likely this sweep, and then new flip. But the rejection up here, right, makes weak low. So unless we get that, come on, don't just go up from here. Don't do it. Give me our pattern. Give me my sweep and a tap and a flip. Don't give me just a flip. I was debating using blue because sometimes I haven't, when I'm like zoomed out, I can't see like the bullish bearish candle, but when I've changed it to blue, it's like easier to see the bullish candles, I've noticed. So I was debating maybe blue. What do you guys think? Because I don't know, it's just harder to. It would be nice to have no outline, but I can't have no outline with this indicator because freaking Ninja Trader's so dumb. Wicks are drawn based off the outline, so if you draw candle body outline is transparent, guess what happens to your wicks? Oh wait, this candle style doesn't use oh my god, I just found that out. Yo, that's lit. I don't know if I like that though. How does it look with green? My dodgy blue. I don't know if I like that. But if you have just normal candlesticks on and you make this outline transparent, your wicks are gone. So I like how they fix that with this indicator. Oh yeah, I mean you definitely need, you can't do that with no wicks. I guess I could show it. Candlestick, data series, outline. If you put it transparent. Bye bye wicks. Wait, what? I'm so confused. I'm actually so confused. What the heck? Oh, I think it's because I changed in my files. Wait, I think I changed in my files the fix. Zombie pack candle? Like, you like the zombie like, do you know what even that does? Zombie 9 candles? And you have use zombie candles, or is that what you're doing? Wait. Because it shows trend really nice. It's based off of MACD. I don't know if you know that, but this is the creep, or if it's, okay, wait, if it's show creepers, then it's based off of a MACD setting, but if it's zombies, then it's based off of an ATR flip, right? If it's use creeper candles, it'll be more smooth. See how it's a bit smoother? So that might be something that you might like, Monday, is creeper candles, because it is a bit smoother. It's kind of nice. I don't know. I don't want to add things right now. Maybe in the future I'll play with that, but I. Oh, it helps you see flips better? How's that? Why is that? Just, I guess, you can just see, like, you got a red run and then a green run through it. I guess, yeah. Binky's here. Are you asking me, Monday, or Binky? I'm gonna flag right now. Let's see what the toilet paper retailer players do. Retailers. Oh, it's not bad. I'm up 5 points. I had man. I had two trades that literally were one tick for my take profit back to back, and then went BE. Pretty sad. Literally, like, I guess I'll show it on the. When were the trades? When were they? When were they? I don't even remember how long ago they were. I do not know. Oh, here's my one winner for the day. I just got in, sweep these lows, tapped. We had an SNDR flip. Uh, well, I was actually kind of using a little bit different of a logic. I was using a logic that I learned recently from flipping markets, where when you have price come into a zone and then it rejects, and then the reject basically fails here, when you see the bullish movement after the reject, it lets you know that this zone is kind of played out. Potentially, right? Potentially this zone is played out. So I got in off of just this internal flip because I did like the sweep and whatever, and it's pretty decent. Took it. I don't even know what my two break evens are. I can't remember. But hey, no losses. That's good. Binky Twinkie? That's you're calling yourself Binky Twinkie? My God. Do you like Twinkies? I'd hope so. If you call yourself that. What the heck? Man, why has the market always got to do this ranging stuff when I stream? It's never any clear structure at this time. Honestly, if this comes up here and fails again and makes double top with this high, it's probably gonna go take this low if it does that. Because if we get that double top here, right, I don't think it's just gonna take this liquidity, it'll take that one, because that basically, with the double top here, it would basically confirm, it's kind of what I just said, like the rejection flip, kind of. Maybe that's what I'll call it. Zone rejection flip? I don't even know. Anyways, because we had this get swept, right? And so now we're like, okay, this bearish draw on liquidity from these double top is over, right? It's over, so we're going to go back bullish. But when the bullish move rejects with a double top, right, that'll make it opposite. So I think this bigger term thing will be a failure. If this fails here, it's not just going to go just here and then go higher. It's probably going to go here, fill that range imbalance also. And it might just honestly keep going lower because it's, we're in a bearish overall market. Price almost came up to the 50% of this swing, but not quite. Muhammad, I got a video on like doing the replay, and that will teach you a decent bit about NinjaTrader. Like other than that video, like setting it up is real easy. You just make an account. You can make a free NinjaTrader trading account. Not a brokerage account. People get this messed up all the time as they try to open a brokerage account with NinjaTrader and they're like, it doesn't work, it's banned from my region. I'm like, yeah, it's because it's the wrong type of account. NinjaTrader's a broker and a software, a platform. So I'm using them just as a software, not as a broker. You need an A to Z. Oh my god. Bro, I mean, there's tons of Google, like YouTube videos on that. Like, I mean, that is definitely in my plan, is to make like a NinjaTrader chart setup video and have a bunch of tips and tricks that I found with NinjaTrader. But I've been holding that off because I'm like, not able to bring everything off the top of my head of all the little tricks I have. And so when I have a trick that I use and I'm like, oh, I haven't wrote that down yet for that video. I write it down. So I'm still like piling up all these little things because I don't, I want to make a video that has as much as it as possible. And I did actually just find a trick. I found out a trick today. It's nothing crazy at all, but it saves potential. It's faster by half a millisecond, or half a second, I mean. So it's like if I go here and I want to change something here, I don't have to click apply. I can just do enter and it's done. I don't have to click apply and then OK or whatever. Usually I would be like apply and then I'd click OK, and that's just a waste of clicks. I can just change it and then enter and it's done. So that's something that I learned today. The hell is that laugh? This is just some really ass movement. I don't like that. Yeah, YouTube Ninja Trader tutorials. Hmm. I would like for it to. Man, it's a really ping pong profile. It's like that's a pretty big sweep. So I would potentially like a. Oh my god. Come on, Phil. Tell me I'm right. Do it. No, you're not gonna learn anything from him. Yeah, of course you'll learn stuff from him. 100%. You don't have to hope that. You will know that. Mm, mm-mm. Actually, bro, no way this predicted it to the tick. No way. It's almost like magic. It's almost like magic. Yep, aren't we all? Aren't we all? Man. Well, my heel is finally kind of healed up. Mostly, still hurts a little bit if I like step directly on my heel or put a lot decent amount of pressure on my heel. But I think I'm good enough to be able to go snowboarding. I can't wait because the big jumps are open too at the park, and I haven't flown through the air in a while, man. I had a lot of things I wanted to do this year, and I literally haven't done anything. It's a lot of tricks I wanted to do, a lot of stuff. It's insane, like my best trick is like so much harder than so many other doubles that I haven't done. Like it's like there's so much I haven't done that I can easily do that it's just be fire, man. Just been injured, jumps open late. Big White sucks for that. Oh well, I'm really hoping Saturday will be nice. Have a nice snowboard session. Anything else I'm doing on the weekend? I don't know. I mean, other than releasing my video and that, and doing some back testing, watching. I'm gonna. I've got some AFOP videos that I'm gonna be watching. I've watched a few of them, but I gotta watch more. Sorry, not available to you guys, but, so don't ask. Back test. Hey, what the? What's that's the real answer. Yeah, my bad, dude. Maybe in time, but I mean, it's there's Spanish videos, right? So I'm watching them in with subtitles, and it's actually kind of nice because I like you have to pay attention like crazy because you literally can't even understand what he's saying unless you know Spanish. So it's kind of interesting watching videos like that. I've never watched trading videos with subtitles in a different language, but it's actually kind of cool because the amount of focus you need. It just basically guarantees that you're going to have a higher comprehension ratio than if you were just watching like a day video or any video on and like as background noise because you think you're understanding it because you understand the words he's saying, but do you really understand like everything and the point he's trying to get across? Like you can understand the words he's saying, you understand English, but it's the point. That's what's up, Monday. Yeah, you guys start with the basics because you don't need anything crazy to make money. Like I can easily talk over my whole strategy and criteria in like a minute. You don't want it to be anything crazy. Yeah, man. Definitely for me too, man. Like there's definitely a nice ratio with that Ooh, we're getting a little Dave the Rave pattern, though. Flip, first tap, liquidated with the double bottom. So I would like, honestly, potentially a new SNDR to continue even going higher. Should I play some of my new call music? Muhammad 3. I take like 3-day trades on average. I took 3 trades yesterday, 3 trades today. I don't know if I'll take another trade today. I'm certainly looking for a trade, but I don't know if I want to take a trade and then it's going to wipe out my profits and then I'll be sad. I definitely don't want that. So, I don't know. Because, I mean, my goal, like, I mean, it's not really my goal, but I'm totally happy with doing $100 American a day right now. That's definitely, that's all right. Enough for me to not have to get a job at least. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to, if I don't do this, I'm gonna have to be getting a job during the spring. I've got a cannabis factory job lined up though that I'll probably do part-time if I can get the right hours after trading. I think I'll be able to do it though. Yeah, nice, Glico. That's exactly. I mean, I agree with Dave, but like, man, that is that like what you said, he said goes against other stuff that he said in the past. Like, I guess it depends if you're doing it to like show other people to learn from versus you showing charts just for other people to give you feedback. Like there's a difference there for sure. There's a difference there for sure. Um, because he said like a lot of the time, I can't remember exactly what he said, but he's like the people who are in his Discord constantly sharing charts, looking for feedback, getting better, like those are the people he says that are going to be successful. But, other times he'll say that the people who only stick to themselves and worry about themselves are the ones who are successful. And so I don't know. There's definitely a few outlooks and positive and negative points for both. Just got to find what works for you as as everything is. Not for me, Void. God damn, it is very hard for me when I don't click the button. I freaking stress out. I have horrible self-talk. But like when I had that first winner at like within an hour of the day, if I ever went, oh my god, it makes like the whole day way better. But if I'm like sitting on the charts 3, 4 hours and I don't take a trade, or man, it's painful. It's not easy. Because I see so many setups and I'm not taking them. I'm like, why aren't I taking them? And blah 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 blah. Like it's early morning. Like oh, I'm not operating at 100% at all early morning. I'm not. I should say I'm a morning person, guys. Yes, I am. Totally. What is going on here? I don't even know. I don't even know. We're taking these lows. Potentially new flip here. I kind of like that. It's came real close. Yo, yo, what's up, Deep? How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, like, it's definitely, being a perfectionist, being in that mode where you overthink things and analysis paralysis from seeing too much, and yeah, it's definitely painful. It's definitely a blessing and a curse to have a mindset, have a mind that's just running like crazy. Almost envy people that don't overthink things. Oh, it's all good, man. No worries. I'm gonna be trying to get on at 2 p.m. Eastern every day. I'm gonna do it. So that's this current schedule. Of course, might change any day, any second, but that's what I'm gonna be doing right now. Yeah, I don't want to be perfect. I want to get paid. And there's a saying man, where did I think it was Heroic Brian Johnson. He said perfect isn't optimal. And when I heard that, I was like, God damn, that is so true. Perfect isn't optimal. It's not. I love that's honestly like one of my favorite sayings right now, along with these two up here that I have. Bring it on. Something you say to yourself when you're about to be in a trade and you're like, oh, is this gonna be a winner or is it gonna be a loser? Who cares? Bring it on. And then Ohms is obstacles make me stronger. So potentially you're like, oh, I like this trade, but I don't like that. It's an obstacle. Well, deal with it. It'll make you stronger. Being comfortable doesn't get you nowhere. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, people will always say, oh, trade a trading size that you're comfortable with doing and that you're okay with. And it's like, of course there's truth to that, but at the same time, it's like, how are you ever gonna grow? Like you're just not. You're not gonna grow. You're never gonna be able to trade higher size if you don't push the comfort zone of, the size that you do trade. So right now, one NQ for me is, I know it feels like a little bit, but it's still like as long as you're not over leveraging, go for it. Like one NQ risk with 5 points, like $100, that's less than 5% of my trailing drawdown, which is what my goal is for with funding accounts. I think 5% is a good risk percentage for your trailing drawdown ratio. And so 5% of 2,500 is $125. So it's actually under 5%. And it's not even a crypto. Oh my god. I mean, kind of trade crypto. I mean, I'm holding some helium and I do some spot trading with my helium. So I've got a helium miner, so I've got like 60 helium that I spot trade here and there. But I've got some money in KuCoin that I was thinking of doing some leverage trading, but it's just like, man, the leverage is not great. It's really not. Like, for you to make 1-to-1 R, you need Bitcoin to move 1%. 1%. It's like, Bitcoin doesn't move 1% every 10-second swings like you can do with NQ. Like you can have 1-to-1 trades every literal second. It's a bit less actually than 1%, but because 125x leverage, I think. So it's like a bit less. You definitely nothing can beat the leverage with prop firms, like just nothing. Like for $200, you can have access to like 10 contracts. It's just insane. It's actually insane. The ability of leverage that we have is, man, we got to be grateful for that. People did not have this 10 years ago. Even a few years ago. I do not, because I will not uh, have any sort of sleep then for New York. Because London session for me starts at 11 p.m. I gotta get up. New York open is 6:30 a.m. and New York's my main session. So I'm not gonna be sacrificing a lower performance in New York to be able to trade London. I would 100% if I was in a different time zone. If I was in a time zone that was a bit ahead. Like if I was in Europe or anything of the any of the positive time zones really. Not not my -8, that's for sure. The mindset I found it only in first world country. Yeah, that's true. What country you from, bro? So here's the thing. The first 3-4 hours of the day is usually a range, right? And then what comes after the first 3-4 hours of the day, it's the Asian session. And so if the Asia session has an expansion, well, what is it? Consolidation, expansion, back to consolidation, which is London. So, London sometimes, if Asia does have an expansion move, then London's not as good. But if it consolidates in London and you get like that, or if it consolidates during Asia and you get like a London, dare I say, turtle soup or something, it can be real good. Yeah. Hmm. This is kind of interesting here. What do I want to see here? Would be nice if no. No, you can't. Unfortunately. DAX, FTSE, it's not on there. I'm pretty sure it's just the US ones and I think the Nikkei. I don't know. Let's see. What do they have? Hello. These are the futures contracts, equities. Very much, thank you. So yeah, Nikkei, Dow, Russell, the four horses plus Nikkei is basically what it has. Nice new website also, Apex. Goddamn. About time. How's helium doing? Come on, bro. If you want, yeah, just go to the Apex website and scroll down, and they have it like that web page is just at the bottom of the Apex main website, so you can see everything that they have. Like what platform are they using, or what are they trading? Deep. I don't know. I mean, EU is all over the place because half people are doing spread betting, half or a third of the people are doing spread betting, a third of the people do CFDs, and a third of the people do futures. So it's all, people doing CFDs, generally MetaTrader. People doing spread betting, a lot of the time it'll be like CTrader or MetaTrader or something else. Futures, the top futures is TradingView, NinjaTrader, Tradeovate. So it depends, the style of trading they do. Because yeah, with spread betting, they've got that the EU has its, kind of adds a whole nother kind of type of trading that don't exactly do over here. I'm actually not sure. Do we have freaking spread betting over here? I really don't know. Do you guys know? Well, it looks like Mark's just going down, so we have a decent structural zone right here. Potential tap. Got a little wick out, wick back in up here. Ranko flip. Potentially look to sell that. But also knowing it, I mean, it's pretty low, so it might just reject off this zone to go higher. I don't know. I see both working out. I mean, when you're only taking 5 points, like you don't need to you don't need to have crazy confidence in all honesty. Or did I say confidence or confluence? I don't know. You don't need crazy confluence. Yeah, the 5 seconds for your entries. 1 minute gives you your like zones, your bias, your area to trade from, and 5 second you just use to refine zones and for the actual entry. Most people do. I don't use it for entry. I use it pretty much just for just seeing a little, just a bit more knowledge on structure and to refine. My main thing is for the refined zones, is finding the start of inefficient moves, because I can't see inefficiencies on Renko, right? So I use it a lot of time to see. What do you mean Dave is here? What do you mean? HHH? Why are you doing HHHHH, Dave? What? How many viewers are watching, guys? I'm not paying it. I haven't been looking at that. I'm not gonna be doing it. Just curious. 22. Very clear violation. Very clear violation. HHH to me is like a disrespectful laugh. At least it was in the last group that used that all the time. What next are you gonna do? This is all you people. Party all you people. All good, man. I don't know. I mean, it crypto is very inconsistent, right? You're gonna have times where it's way cleaner and it's very clean, and then that's usually when there's volume. But when there's no volume, it is dog. It is horrible. It is really bad. It's like, look at this. How that it's just look at that candle. Like, how can you trade an altcoin like that? Like, what the heck is that? You know? But then there are times when you kind of zoom out on the bigger picture and like kind of the 1 minute is horrible. Like with crypto, you gotta use higher time frame. What was this zone again? Oh yeah. All right, little flip right here. Potentially first flip is fake, or this was the first flip is fake. So this is the real one. But we will have to see. I would like nothing here. Like this is the only zone that's like a fully fresh unmitigated zone. So take these lows out. Tap down there would be nice, but very much could just be liquidating the high of this SNDR before it wants to go lower. Gonna have to see because it like get down here, could buy it up to come up here to short it down lower, right? Potential buys, potential shorts, if it does it, of course. Can't overthink it, that's for sure. It's like with the system, like there's always going to be traders, like, Dave said it. It's like I'll be in a buy and then Jimmy's going to be in a sell and one of our SLs will, one of us is going to run each other's SL. And, in the end, both can be right. It's just a matter of as at now. Like there's most definitely a luck randomness component to a trade. You never know exactly when your winners and when your losers are going to come. It's that Mark Douglas psychology. You could have a 70% win rate, right? And so over 10 trades, you'll have 7 winners, 3 losers. You might have 3 losers right back to back to back at the start, and then you'll have 7 winners in a row. So what if you have your 3 losers and then you quit and it clouds your judgment because you're like, oh, the strategy sucks, it doesn't work. But then you missed out on the 7 winners back to back to back right after. So that's why it's just a single trade outcome. This is very important. Very important. You cannot base strategies and kind of trades and market conditions off of one trade. It's got to be a batch of trades, like 10 or more, right? You got to, because you can't, like, think of it like a study or something, right? The study is more valuable the higher sample size you have. So why are people putting such a high value on one trade? It is expecting every trade to be a winner, expecting to be perfect. It just doesn't make sense. It all comes together to not make sense. And so if you know what doesn't make sense, then you know what does. Got that reverse psychology. That's good news. Well, congratulations, I guess. Is this your first marriage or have you married before? Is this like a second or more? Why do you think that is? Like, am I just not talking clear enough, or is I'm just saying it in a hard to comprehend manner, or it's just maybe I'll be sarcastic and you don't fully understand the intent? Like, what is that? Trading by Z dude. I definitely know what the trading by Z dude is. I totally know what that means. Bias. Yeah, that's right. Well, very well. Everyone's got to do that divorce. I mean, ideally, you never marry it in the first place. No, man, you're supposed to trade what you think, not what you see. Come on. It's definitely not the opposite of that. Hmm. Damn, don't disrespect her like that. You take ownership, man. It's your fault. It's my fault, I guess, that it came one tick from my TP 2 trades in a row. God damn, I should have had it one tick lower. Mm, 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 mm. Die? Oh my god. お前はもう死んでる。死んで死んで死んで死んで死んで JK, in a video game. Shinde in a video game. God, imagine. Imagine your streamer actually just repeatedly telling you that. uh, no, you're my emoto. Emoto. How do you like that? How do you like being called that? My little sister. Yeah, that's sweet. That's awesome, Mundy. Yeah, that's good. Okay, yeeting in 1 minute. Yeeting in 1 minute. I don't think it's really going to be that crazy at all because we're in the middle of a range. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. I'll do, yeah, I'm just going to do some demo trading. I'm not going to do a live trade. I'll get a couple demo trades. I bet some people have a freaking sell order right here. Should I do it? Don't copy it, guys. This is just a random demo trade. Don't copy it. It's just a random demo trade. Bro, you can do that in like 2 minutes. In 2 minutes. I was thinking of getting an Apex, but I hate eval trading. I really do. I hate trading with a time limit. It's just ridiculous. Why do you put a time limit on your trading? That's just a horrible thing to add to your psychology. Honestly, knowing that this is the yeet, that is definitely not a good idea, especially if this is a live trade, but we'll see how it plays out. Probably gonna lose it. Lose it. Go up. Go up. Prove me wrong. Go up. Otherwise, I'll wish it was live. Yeah. This was literally just a random trade. I slept down on this zone. Slipped it. It actually came close to the TP there. Dun, dun, dun. Limits are like okay when the direction is really in your favor, but like the 1 minute run up was pretty strong here. There's no way you'd want to have a limit order on something like that. Just doing it for fun. Yeah, dude, it almost yeeted me like instantly. That would have been so funny. I would honestly potentially, if this was a real trade, I'd probably exited right here when I saw it. Give me a reversal bar at this low. Reversal bar low. Would have took profit for like 3 point. When it double bottomed here. Definitely would have went break even if I didn't take a few points. Still, yeah, it's definitely gonna run me now. So I kind of want to put it a couple ticks higher. Yeah, it's literally like Jesus take the wheel. Yeah, it's at the very least you need to see something like it'll at the very least like a 1 point, 1.5 point rejection. But I mean, you might get tapped it and you see a half-point rejection, then you get in there and it's actually like not as good as the location. Actually, that is a better location. I'll wait for 50 though. Ah. Dude, I want to learn some Arabic. I want to learn how to like swear in Arabic. I don't know why. I'll just start swearing in Arabic to the market. I don't know why I find that so funny. Teach me. Can you teach me? Benki, teach me. Yo, that was an insane trade. Oh my god. Oh my god. I definitely wasn't one tick from SL at one point. Definitely not. Wah, I wish it was live. Wah. No, definitely not. Didn't follow my rules. Well, I mean, it's a low stress. It's a random demo trade that doesn't even meet my rules. Yes. If it met my rules, it would be higher stress because I'm like expecting it to almost win because it met my rules. Something like this happens, it's like whatever. But I mean, hey, worked out. Yeah. Yeah, you can tell when I have this like gray background, that's demo, and then when it's black, that's a live. That's a live account. You can see the PA for black, sim gray. I recommend you guys to change that to the color of your. I don't even remember where you do it. Properties, data series, somewhere. Right, it must be in properties. Chart trader. I don't remember where it is. Somewhere. If that was live, I need to read Marcus. Dude, everyone's got to read Meditations, man. I don't know why I haven't finished that book, man. I've read like half of it and I just moved on to another book for some reason. But everyone should read the recommended reading list from the Daily Stoic. Ryan Holiday, he's got a fire reading list. You guys know Ryan Holiday? Who here knows Ryan Holiday? Who's read his books? Yeah, his books are honestly like anything Stoic is good for trading, in all honesty. But yeah, definitely recommend his books. His two series are freaking amazing. Like the Courage is Calling, Discipline is Destiny series, and then his other series, Ego is the Enemy. Or wait, Obstacle is the Way, Ego is the Enemy, and Stillness is the Key. Those three books are real fire. But the Daily Stoic, I really like for when I go to the washroom. When I go to the bathroom, go sit on the toilet, I read a chat because it's just every every chapter is just like one paragraph, so it's like the best thing. Don't go on. Might as well make use sitting there on the toilet. Don't go on there. I bet a bunch of you guys are sitting on your toilet on social media or something. You might as well do something that's actually gonna better your life. I should bring it. Maybe I'll do it. Let's see. Oh no. Do I have it on this computer? I don't even think I do. No, I don't. Call me, call me. Yeah, Ego is the Enemy. That's the second book in one of his three-book series. I'm like another book I've halfway read. Ugh. I don't know what I need to read my books full through, man. I'm really bad at that, hopping books. And I'll come back to a book and start reading it. I'm like, where the heck did I leave off? Well, potential yeet right now, second yeeting. 30 seconds. Where would I be wanting another trade? Take lows. Tap under the zone again, maybe. My God, Joseph. Yeah, I mean, sure. Sure. Bow, 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 bow. Sim trade. Just another random sim trade out. I just plopped it down on the zone for fun. Jeez. Run it. Run my SL. Do it. Yes. And that is why you follow your rules. Yeah, I really don't like trades like this. All right. That was a decent second eating though. Yeah. Been there, done that, Void? Whoa. Whoa there. Calm down, dude. Guys, that's too high level for us, man. Um, um, uh. All right. Market. Tippity tap. If I did want to have something that met my rules, then we need a break of this high. I mean, reality that one. But my rules say this one because I look at the Renko. I don't look at the 5-second as much for my high. If we run it higher, tap below. I don't think it's gonna happen though. Don't think it'll happen. Yeah, I'm gonna head out too. I'm freaking hungry. My mom brought me food too, and it's just getting cold, so it was a blessed day as always. You guys are the best as always. And I'll see you Monday. I'll see you guys Monday, okay? I'll have that video posted tomorrow morning, so check it out. Alright, guys? Have a good weekend, everyone. And prepare for the thrashing to come next week. Ja, mata ne.